What is going on, guys? It's Triple G here, back with another Borderlands 3 video, and today we're looking at the Krieg 20-second kind of mini trailer. I want to just kind of break this down a little bit and do a little bit of analysis, because there's a little bit of things in the background here that people might not have spied. But if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, and let's get straight into it. So the first thing we see as we see this rotate forward is we definitely see two sides of Krieg vying for each other. Those of you that watched my video on the ecologues will have seen that Krieg was fighting with himself to regain some sort of kind of composure so that he could start a relationship with Maya. Now, as we break this down, one thing that is very different to the previous kind of concept art is that we have 2 or 3 different colors now previously. So if we break this down, the first thing that you want to see is we do have this kind of explosive color here, which is probably him, and there's a side of the anger side of Krieg. But then as we move through, we have this pure purple color, which was not included in the concept art. And then we go back to this blue color, which is a very, very, very similar color to Maya here as well. So there's a bit of a link there. If we move the video on as well, we then go back to the purple for a little bit, which I really do feel like there's a link to Iridian here, and I'll get back to that as well. And then as the final scene comes through right at the end, we have what actually looks like 2 different areas here. So let's break that down fully. So the first thing that I really do see here is if we flick between these 2 images, that looks like a mining cart. Now, if you think back to Borderlands 2 and back to when we were having to do a lot of Iridian in Borderlands 2, Iridian is used to charge the sirens. In particular, Maya kind of played around with it in Borderlands 3, and we already know that Lilith played around with it in Borderlands 2. So could this DLC be kind of using Iridian to maybe try and bring Maya back? We know there's the book. That book could contain different ways to bring sirens back. You just never know in the Borderlands series. And I think that this car, I've looked at it so detailed, it definitely looks like a car. Sometimes it looks like it has multiple wheels there, but I think that's just the mirrored effect. And as I said, purple is obviously the color of Iridian. And then when we move this forward a little bit further to this next section, so you see here that this is definitely kind of like, it looks like an Iridian mountain on the right hand side. I can't quite work out what this is here. It looks very similar to some of the architecture on Pandora, and in particular by Badmar in Borderlands 2 there was architecture like this, but that definitely looks like an explosion here on a mountain. And there also looks like on this left hand side an explosion here as well. And again, coming into that mining kind of theme, this looks like a crane here as well. So I'm pretty excited, guys. Like I said, this is pure speculation about what I think potentially could be in this, but as a Maya main in Borderlands 2, I'd be super pumped if somehow she rose from the ashes. Not something I believe that they have done kind of before. We definitely have the kind of 2 sides of Krieg with these one eye lighting up, blue again for Maya's color, and then the other side being a dark side. So there's plenty of speculation to go, guys. But if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, including today at 1 o'clock UK time, and otherwise I'll catch you on the flip.